Alright, welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, another training video. As I suggest, today on June the 18th, which will also be Father's Day for some of you guys out there, so happy Father's Day for those of you that are fathers. I will be 2 weeks and 6 days out from my NPC physique show, aka the Nicole Wilkins Classic at Lincoln High School. And I messed with my last video. I meant July the 8th, not the 10th. I repeat, the day of the physique show is July 8th and not the 10th. I know I messed up. Apologize for that for anybody that's out there trying to go to it, but yeah, it'll be that Saturday, which is done the 8th. But anyway, let me shut up and get back to training footage. You can see here, I decided to start off by doing about 3 sets after a warm set, 3 sets of about 8 to 12 reps with the earthquake bar. And you'll notice I actually am doing a few push-ups in here because my plan is actually to go around the powerlifting as soon as I'm done doing this. I looked at the dates and everything else, and like, yeah, my weight has been kind of teeter-tottering between 164 and 167 for the last few weeks. Hopefully on better show, I'll be at a solid 165, and then from there, drop, probably keep it the same way and then continue lifting because my strength is still good. Maybe build my squat up, and then hopefully, by the time drop down 2 more pounds and boom, go right into a powerlifting meet around late September. Anyway, right after doing the earthquake bar squats, or right doing this is band squats, you can see right here. As mentioned earlier, I'm just working on depth, trying to get my reps in, get the blood flow in for the time being, and work on strength later on. I already had my heavy day, which was Friday, and Friday I actually did manage to get through 15 in a 5x5 setting without any pain in my low back or my knees. It was a very, very good thing, and that actually did determine, that was the determining factor of whether I was even going to do powerlifting this year, next year. When that actually decided to go through that without any back pain, I was like, you know what, I might as well do it. And that's when I pretty much made that video Friday and asked you guys what your opinions were. Gave some thoughts. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Try to hit the 1,000-pound club, not try to break any records, but still, just go ahead and knock it out. And hopefully it won't be too expensive, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Hopefully that won't be too expensive, won't be other expenses hitting me around the same time frame. Anyway, right doing resistance band squats, and right doing sumo squats you can see right here, aka the T-bar variation of that squat. So I had the towel and the power rack, of course, to take my floors, take the floor shut, and take the floors, and of course 2 plates on the bar. Only got 2 25-pound plates on there because hey, you don't need to go too heavy on that because you're trying to really work your glutes and isolate everything right there in your quad and not blow your back up because yeah, it can be real strenuous in your low back. Doing the gym pretty much says so, and I'm like, yep, I felt it and I learned that the hard way. Well, anyway, right to working on my inner quads, try to work on my outer quads. So right now I'm doing some post leg squats, you can see right here. I'm only doing a hack squat, this time with the dumbbells. I got my legs close together, feet apart. Key word in that, what I just said, keep your feet keep your feet pointed outward so you don't snap your knees up. And I decided to go ahead and superset this with some calf raises. Unfortunately, that was the only calf work I did this on this day because by the time I got done with everything else, my body was toast, fried, and I couldn't do nothing else. But one thing you will know is I'm finally starting to get some size and a lot more definition in my calves. So hey, you know what? It may be the bare minimum, but it's good enough for the show. Or they're gonna look at my calves anyway. And of course, I had to get a little more quad action in, so I decided to go ahead and do some resistance band variation of hack squat. You see right here, just like using the barbell hack squat or the hex bar for deadlifts. And for those of you guys watching me on Instagram, you guys know when I did this workout earlier in the day, I was actually doing it to some Ninja Turtles in the background. Yes, I had a Ninja Turtle video from Teddy Ruxpin playing in the background. He did his live stream, just random Ninja Turtle clips. And right after doing this exercise, I'm right doing some rack pulls. And you'll hear me referencing the AVGN a lot because I listened to probably the worst song from Ninja Turtles ever created, which was from the Coming Out of My Cells tour with the song from Splinter. Splinter's song, aka Skipping Stones. Let me shut up and let you hear the rage. Cowabunga's dog. I'd rather play every LJN song, video game out there than listen to this. What a bunch of cow. Dookie. And yes, coming out of that Shells tour was a whole bunch of dookie. But anyway, right to doing that, I went right into doing some Romanian deadlifts, and I'm super sanded with the dumbbell variation, which you can see right here, getting as deep as I can, with the resistance band version right afterwards. So I'm going back and forth with this. That is for 8 to 12 reps of each exercise, 3 times. Yeah, at this point, my hammies are basically toe size. So I just do some hip bridges with my body weight. I told my buddy, yeah, I was doing hip bridges, but here they are, just my own body weight. And so this video won't be excruciating long. I'm going to show you half of this set, like I will be for the rest of this video, because I'm just doing adds to this. So I did some hanging knee raises right afterwards, followed with some resistance band crunches. So you see the hanging knee raises right there. Still, actually, I can say I'm finally starting to get a little bit more definition in my abs, which is good. And I followed this up with resistance band ab crunches. And once again, as mentioned earlier in this video, the Zeke show will be on July the 8th. Repeat, Saturday, July the 8th. Have a link in the description. But anyway, this video, thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. And until next time, keep living strong and peace out.